Hi, I'm Dr. Evelyne Leone and I'm a physician. I was trained in conventional medicine, but along the way I found out that I wasn't able to help some of my patients. So I decided to go into something called functional medicine, where you learn how to find the cause of disease. I decided that I wanted to integrate yoga. I've been a yogi most of my life, and I really believe that by practicing yoga, we call in what I call the inner healer that is here to support us in our healing journey. We are more sensitized because we are open to the media. Now there's an opening of the world and we have antennas everywhere. We know exactly what's happening in the other side of the world, and we tend as human beings to empathize when we hear things, and all those stresses are affecting us. Whether we know it or not, it's affecting us. So we are under stress, not mentioning that we have all these devices around us that are shooting out electromagnetic frequencies and radiations. So we are definitely sensitive to that. So what do we do? And what do we do when we are affected by big stresses like it recently happened, or like when Mother Nature is acting out and putting out some fires? What do we do? How do we cope with the situation? So I want to talk to you about 3 steps that we can take, and we are going to combine that with some breathing work that I learned through an amazing yoga practice that was taught in the most ancient tradition that has been successful for so many years, and that I decided to integrate to my medical model. So how do we cope with a stressful situation? Whether it's an unusual stressor coming at you, or it's a daily stressor that you are exposed to, or it's a relationship that stresses you, there is one thing that you don't want to do, is react. By reacting, you're causing more fear to yourself and to the environment. You're scaring yourself by reacting. Whereas if you're capable of calming your mind down, not only do you calm yourself, but you're calming the environment around you, and chances are it will respond to you in a positive way, and the stresses might also disappear. You'd be surprised. So if there is a situation where you cannot really take care of the stresses because it's too big and too intense, then there is a way to cope with that. And doing some specific breathing, and there is a Shakti 3-point breath that I practice regularly, which is really good to help me calm down when I have whatever stressor happens in my life. So before you're going to react, and if you feel like you're about to react, just pause for a minute and start practicing this Shakti breath. So this is a 3-point breath, and we're going to do it together. We're going to inhale for the count of 8, hold for the count of 8, and exhale for the count of 8. So let's do it. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How do you feel? Don't you feel calmer? Don't you feel more balanced? And as you exhale, you will find that you have a really calm sensation arising in your body. So you can practice that for 1 minute, 3 minutes, or even longer if you feel like. If you feel whatever you feel you need. But this is definitely working, and there is a reason why we want to breathe slower. It's because the yogi have known for years that it prolongs life. So this is also a secret to anti-aging. The second reason why we don't want to react is because whenever you react, you're creating a fight and flight response in your body, which is very detrimental to your body. And eventually, if you have too many of those responses, you eventually create so much stress that your adrenal function goes down, and you can go into what's called adrenal fatigue. And I'm sure you've heard about people who have been exhausted and had to rescue their adrenals. So you don't want to go there. You want to make sure that you have that stress under control so it doesn't destroy your health. Another thing you want to do to cope with stress, because stressors are actually bringing toxins into your body, is to make sure you detox your body. The main organ of detoxification in your body is your liver, And you may have heard about milk thistle and chamomile. Those are all things that can help detoxify. However, there are very simple tips that you can do and use to detox. One of them is warm water. Warm water will just go through your body and help with the detox process. So drink hot water throughout the day, starting first thing in the morning. Also, during the day, have more veggie juices, more fibers. Make sure you find a type of exercise that helps you sweat, because when you sweat through your pores, you also eliminate those toxins. Make sure you eliminate well. Make sure you sleep well, because during sleep, we also detoxify. When we lack sleep, we accumulate toxins. So it's important to have a certain number of hours of sleep, whatever you can do that is closer to 8 hours, 7 to 8 hours. So I'm going to teach you now a breath that will help you detoxifying your blood, because when you forcefully exhale, you're actually flushing your blood, and it helps with the detox process. So this is another Shakti Nam breath. It's called a dragon breath. So let's practice it together for 30 seconds, just so you have an idea and you see how it feels. So let's start. Start, inhale, and exhale. The second thing you want to do is stabilize. So you have coped with the stress, now you're not in a reactive mode, so you want to stabilize your system. You want to stabilize your mind and your body. So in order to stabilize your mind, there is a breathing called alternate nostril breathing that is helping rebalancing the left and the right hemisphere of the brain. So let's practice it together. You're gonna close your right nostril, inhale slowly through your left nostril, and then close your left nostril and exhale slowly through your right nostril. And exhale fully. So you can practice that for about a minute. If you feel like it, you can go up to 3 minutes. Whenever you're faced with the stress in your life, go through those 3 stages: coping, stabilizing, and regenerating. And as you keep doing this, you will realize that there is actually a way to heal yourself without always looking for the support of medicine. With the breath, you have a natural doctor within you that you can call in any time. So connecting with your breath is sort of connecting with your inner self. And many times we're so scattered and called out by life that we don't really connect with ourselves. This will give us power. When we are connected with ourselves and our breath, we are more powerful, and illness can stay away from us because we have this ability to flush the toxin and to regenerate. So thank you for joining me in this breath work, and I hope it starts bringing a lot of peace in your life, and you're going to find yourself more at ease with some situations if you keep practicing this. And this is a way to combine medicine and yoga that is very dear to my heart, because I've been a yogi for a long time, and as a doctor, I don't know any other science that can help us coping with the stresses we have today.